Each verse in the Bible has one and only one meaning. I can hear you, I can see the wheels say, what do you mean only one meaning? Only one meaning. It may have multiple applications, but one meaning. See, we can apply it to our lives once we know what it says and what it means. You see, unfortunately, you can make the Bible say anything if you ignore the rules of interpretation. So the verse that we want to concentrate on this morning is verse 6, which says, if anyone does not remain in me, he is like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and burned. When you first read it, it sounds scary. Because here's how some people interpret this verse. They usually say something like this: if you don't remain in me, you're going to be thrown away. They say branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and they're burned. That's what it says, right? So here's what this means. If you don't bear fruit, then, and they say, by the way, the fruit here is, the fruit of a Christian is another Christian. In other words, the fruit of an apple tree is an apple. The fruit of a pear tree is a pear. Fruit of a tomato plant is another tomato. And so the fruit of a Christian is a Christian. The fruit of a sheep is a sheep. And that's what they say. But then they take the verse and say this. What it means is the fruit of a Christian is another Christian. And if you don't bring people to Christ, God is going to throw you away. You're going to lose your salvation and you're going to burn in the fire of hell if you don't win souls. Now, let's be practical about this. Most Christians have never won someone to Christ, so all of y'all on your way to hell. If that's the interpretation. If the interpretation is that to bear fruit is to reproduce another Christian, in other words, win someone to Christ, and if you don't do that, then you yourself will be cut off, thrown in the fire, which is hell, and you will lose your salvation and be away from God forever. I might as well go home and start preaching to y'all, because all of y'all going to end up in hell. Because I'm not going to ask you publicly, but right now, in your heart, have you ever led someone to Jesus?